Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's today still. This is my third time recording. There's a lot's happened today. I don't really know how else to explain it, but before we live stream the end of month free summons in tomorrow's live stream, or today's live stream actually on Friday, the first spooky season, I wanted to go ahead and get this recorded so we don't have to worry about it. This banner doesn't really offer me personally a whole lot, and I recently just learned about something. If you also learned about something because Faye Twitter did an oopsie, don't share it, alright? Just do me a solid. I have learned about it in a controlled manner, so I have recorded my actual reaction to the Twitter ad whoopsie daisy, and I'll attach that onto the Halloween banner for the when that trailer debuts, and so you guys can see my genuine reaction to that. I have a feeling some of you are going to want to see that. So yeah, anywho, just so you know, don't share it if like you don't. The purpose of this video is obviously not that banner, right? I'm sure there are some out there who aren't on Twitter, especially since we're on YouTube. So just do me a favor, don't share that in the comments for the sake of spoiling somebody else who maybe hasn't seen it yet. Would appreciate that. And also, members. Weird segue. Members. Thank you, members. Appreciate you. Especially now in my dire time of need. Because IS won't leave me alone. Anywho, not dropping any hints. Don't want to drop any hints. I will say that Oter is interesting, but not really a necessary pickup for me. And if you saw the hero tracker, minus that little legendary Ike oopsie, Oter's coming back relatively soon. In fact, Byleth is coming back sooner, who is the other main reason why I would pull for green. So, you know, is what it is. You can see who my targets are down there. Honestly, red has more to offer me than anything, because I wouldn't mind a merge from my Pala. Not that the IVs are bad. I trait fruited her to be plus tech minus speed, but yeah, I wouldn't mind some Altina or Elwood merges. You know, I'd be down for that. So red really has like the primary grasp on me. So that's pretty much what we're going for. So we'll get into it. I don't know how long this video is going to be. I really don't have a huge desire to burn a lot of orbs right now for reasons. Yeah, so we'll answer some questions. If you didn't know, I do have a Ask Me Anything form. It's in my description always. This one's coming from Patch and Bat. Thank you for being a subscriber, by the way. What kind of GHB Tempest? I was going to say TT. What kind of Grand Hero Battle Tempest Trial unit type, weapon, or movement are you hoping for that we'll see in the upcoming months? I would like a free-to-play colorless tome. I think that would be quite PogChamp, if I do say so myself. Mainly because they're not very well introduced into the common pool. And just having something that's, you know, generally not bad against anything would be nice. So, minus your, you know, effective against magic users type stuff, right? But I think colorless tome would be cool. I'd be down for that. I'm here for it. Nothing. I'm gonna get nothing there. That feels bad. Eric. Just Eric. Thank you for being a subscriber. Trapped on an island, what Fire Emblem character would you have with you? That doesn't count. That's a Hellbindy. That doesn't count. I'm not putting him up there. Sorry, Bindi fans. He's not going up there. Because I don't feel like hunting down the icon, honestly. That's the main reason. Also, like, triple under odds that it could have been a 5-star focus, and it wasn't, so that kind of bums me out a little bit. Were it not Hellbindy, I wouldn't have cared, but Hellbindy offers me nothing, so ergo, sad. Trapped on an island. Who would I have with me? Ike. Because as long as he has his cape, he can sleep anywhere. Path of Radiance quote. Who would I take with me? Who would I take with me? Oh, Pella, because we would just fly away, and then we're not trapped anymore. Pegasus Knights come with the Pegasus, right? Grifted. Nailed it. Question answered expertly. Thank you, Eric. Appreciate you. What else? Do you plan to do a top 10 video of your favorite units in FEH? This is from GK. Thank you for being a subscriber, GK. Do I plan to do a top 10 video of my favorite FEH units? No. But I will if you want me to. I will if you would like me to. That's easy enough for me to do, I think. Top 10 is reasonable. Top 5 is a little bit difficult. Top 3 is near impossible. Favorite unit? My brain hurts just thinking about that. Top 10 seems doable, though. So I could probably pull that off. If that's something that's interesting to you, leave a comment about it. Or like the video or something. I don't know. I don't really know how to gauge individual interest like that, but hey, who knows? Could happen. Let's see. What's next? Stitched, who is a subscriber, thank you for subscribing, asked, I agree with what you said about complaining this year, but is there anything you would change about any of the Choose Your Legends 5 heroes given what we got? Interesting. That's a good question. Which also, just to caveat that, I wouldn't say don't complain at all, but you have to move on eventually, right? Just like be sad for like 5 minutes and then be like, oh yeah, my favorite character won, so I should be happy. That's all I'm saying. Hey! Dark PM1. Moody PM1. Shadow Realm PM1. Came home. How about that? That's actually really lucky. That was actually like really lucky, not gonna lie. That kind of crazy. Alright, PM1, there you are, man. It would have been really funny if he was minus attack, but he's not. That's maybe not the worst thing in the world. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah. It's a little bit meh, isn't it? It's a little bit meh, isn't it? Oh well. Still cool though. So I mean, at least we got him for catalog. We can send him and Reagan on adventures whenever that game mode hops around again. Oh, I didn't answer the question. I'm a terrible person. Anything I would change? Anything I would change? No. Honestly. Like, if they could somehow make Marth less Marthy, but red version. I know they were going for, like, an ancestral thing. And that's cool. Like, I genuinely like the concept that they went with. But the outfit doesn't feel, like, different enough to me, I guess. So, like, maybe a slight tweak there. But even then, that's not really, like... I don't have, like, a big issue with that, to be honest. I think everything was really cool. I genuinely do. And I was someone that went into this thinking, like... Gatekeeper? Really, guys? Are you sure about that? But, you know, I'm adult enough... I'm an adult. To say, like, hey, you know what? I think they handled that kind of cool. They took a cool concept, they just make him this, like, you know, spear haver who's just really, like, you know, the animations are what sold me on Gatekeeper, to be perfectly blunt about it. So, you know, I thought it was good. I was pleased. Yeah. All right, we're gonna try just a couple more. All right, let's not get too crazy in here. Spluvius. Thank you for being a subscriber. Would you be interested in a crossover event like with Dragalia Lost and the Persona series or Mega Man? I think you're just naming Dragalia Lost crossovers. Although I feel like Mega Man and Persona are probably pretty popular in terms of like crossover IPs that happen. If you are, which series would you want Faye to include? I would like Faye to do Mega Man X because my favorite franchise. All right, fair. We all got our faves. I honestly think a Zelda crossover would be pretty dope in Faye. I also think a Xenoblade crossover would be really cool. I've talked about this. It's the second least liked video on the channel. I have made comments about this that have got me comment canceled before. Yeah, no, I'd be down for that. I think Dragalia makes sense too. Dragalia literally has people who packed and they turn into dragons. We have that in Fire Emblem. I don't know if you guys knew that yet. But there are human-like people who turn into dragons. So that's not like too far off, you know, in terms of like IP believableness. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I'd be fine with any of those things, really. I'd be down. I'd be down. I'd be here for it. I would be like, 11 minutes. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Ooh, challenging. Right. Okay. So, have you stopped watching yet? Are you still watching though? All right. One more question. One more circle. What do you say? For the YOLO. For the YOLO's sake, eh? Lind Best Girl. I know who that is. They are in streams frequently. And thank you for subscribing. I would hope you are a subscriber. The number of streams I have seen your name pop up in. What Tellius character do you want to see in the next Tellius banner? Hello, Kane. How many orbs would you like? Wait, how many orbs would you use to plus 10 legendary Micaiah? How many orbs would I use? Oh, this is from a long time ago. Well, I would use less than 1,600 orbs to plus 10 legendary Micaiah. But really, that's one of those that I wouldn't put a cap on because I would do it for the content, and I did it for the content, and it was expensive. So please go watch that video. Please make my pain worthwhile. Which Tellius character do I want to see in the next Tellius banner? Ooh. All right, so I will exclude the stuff that we've seen so far. Probably, I'm assuming it's either. I'm assuming that it's either, yeah. So I would want probably Stefan. Yeah, probably Stefan. Like, I'm assuming Tellius can be either Radiant or Path, but I think he's in both, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Yeah, probably Stefan. For sure. Alright, just kidding. One more. We're having a good time. I feel bad because I haven't answered any of these questions in like a really long time. Oh, we can use most of these. Fun. And I think this will leave us at 200 orbs even, which is where I wanted to cut off anyway. Gray Bearded Summoner. I know that name too. Thank you for being a subscriber. Hey, Pala. Okay, girl. I see you. I see you. Okay, I see you. Right. Let me read. Before I get too excitable, let me read this. Have you considered doing a collab summoning video on Heroes? No. No. I have not. Should I? Should I consider doing it? I haven't really considered doing it because I don't know how that would work. And also, I don't know if anybody summons on like every banner like I do. I really don't pay too much attention to FE colleagues. So yeah, no, I haven't really thought. I don't even know how that would work. You share your screen in Discord, I assume, and then you video capture that. Is that how that would work? I'm not really sure how that would happen, but I'm not opposed to it per se. I would maybe give it a go. Oh, okay, so we do have to burn some stuff. I thought I had 217 left. I don't. That's my bad. I had probably had 217 before I spent 5, which would make sense. But we got a Pala, which are basically the top 2 targets that I was going for here. So that's pretty okie dokie. You know what I mean? Oh, we didn't even look at the palette yet. Shoot. Oh, that hurts my heart a little bit. That hurts my feelings, though. I burned trait fruits for nothing. If only. No, I used the trait fruits because I used her in a limited battle, I think, and I needed... I needed it, basically, to get through the map, so... Ew, painful, but that's fine. Ladyblade kind of busted, though. Right, so we got a Palamerge, we got a shadowy PM1, fun stuff. Love that. One more question. Un mas. Amaro, subscriber, thank you, appreciate. Do you think OCs, OCs, I know words. Do you think OCs such as Brave Veronica, Yulger, Leguiarn, Loki, etc. could receive Resplendence? If so, what kingdoms do you think would make the most sense, in quotations, make the most sense for them? I guess they could. Yes, technically they could. That would be interesting. It would be a way to beef up the Asker trio just a smidgen, you know, now that I'm thinking about it. So that's something. Yeah, like Muspel Loki feels like it would make a lot of sense. Dark Fairy Loki also makes a lot of sense. Now my brain is going places. We're coming back. We're coming back. We're bringing it back. Yeah, I think Embley Alphonse would be kind of cool too. Basically just an outfit swap between him and Bruno. I think that's what that would be. But yeah, I think that's not out of the realm of possibility, because it's really just trying on clothes. It's not an entirely different outfit, or not an entirely different unit, right? They put on different clothes and get +2 to all their stats. They could very easily just play dress up for the day. And I could see something like that with, you know, Yulger or Fjorm or Sharena especially, who just wants to like make friends with everybody. I could see them doing that like pretty easily, honestly. So yeah, I think that's definitely definitely possible. I wouldn't be upset if they did it, honestly, especially if they gave the stat buffs. That'd be pretty dope. Anyway, yeah, we got through 8 that time. Nice. And we got everything we needed. Awesome. Just ignore the fact that we're under 200 and everything is great. And also, wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Champion. We did this too. I cleared this earlier today, so I'm very happy with myself. Yeah, that's the video. Thank you, members. This was really short. I promise the next one will probably be much longer. So, you know, look forward to that. Anyway, thank you, members. Appreciate you, members. Much love. Thank you for supporting the channel in more ways than is required. I'm requiring the channel to be supported in some fashion. I guess that's just watching and liking and subscribing. But even that's not expected. Hoping? You support the channel more than I would hope. There it is. That makes more sense. Anyway, thanks. That's what I want to say. And by the way, members, you do have a poll out. I'm probably wrapping it up in a couple days, but you can check the member tab and take a look there. But thank you for watching. Appreciate you. Let me know how your summit session went. Again, no spoilers, please, for the sake of those in the chat who want to remain pure and untainted. Thank you. For everybody else who already knows, hype? Think so. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Make sure you're subscribed, yeah? We had fun here today, right? Huh? Huh? Who you kidding? Of course you're subscribed. Such a good person. Alright, that's it. Thanks for watching. Until then, I will catch you next time.